Hey, everyone! Are you looking to save an extra 50 bucks this month? You're in luck. In this video, I'm going to share some simple, practical tips that can help you reach that goal. We all know that saving money is important, but it can feel overwhelming, especially with the price of, well, everything going up. But don't worry, it doesn't have to be a huge sacrifice. We're talking about small, manageable changes that can add up to big savings over time. So, if you're ready to start saving some serious cash, stick around for these easy-to-follow tips. Let's be real, that daily coffee shop habit can really put a dent in your budget. It might seem like just a few dollars here and there, but those small amounts add up quickly. Imagine this. You walk into your favorite coffee shop, order your usual latte or cappuccino, and hand over your hard-earned cash. It feels like a small treat, a little luxury to start your day. But have you ever stopped to calculate the true cost of this daily ritual? I mean, think about it, $4 a day, 5 days a week, that's $20 a week. And that's just the base cost. If you're anything like me, you might be tempted to add a pastry or a snack, which can easily bump up the total. Over the course of a month, those $20 weeks turn into $80 months. And that's if you're sticking to the cheaper options. And if you're anything like me, you're probably spending closer to $5 or $6 a pop. Maybe you like to try the seasonal specials or add an extra shot of espresso. Those little extras can really add up. Let's say you're spending $6 a day, 5 days a week. That's $30 a week, or about $120 a month. It's easy to see how this habit can become a significant expense. That adds up to over $100 a month, easy. And if you're a weekend coffee drinker too, the costs can be even higher. Over the course of a year, you could be spending over $1,000 just on coffee. That's money that could be going towards other things, savings, investments, or even a nice vacation. It's worth considering if this daily habit is really worth the cost. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up your caffeine fix altogether. Coffee is a beloved part of many people's routines, and for good reason. It's comforting, energizing, and can be a great way to start the day. But there are ways to enjoy your coffee without breaking the bank. One of the best ways to do this is by brewing your coffee at home. Instead of hitting up the coffee shop every day, why not try brewing your coffee at home? It's easier than you might think, and it can be a fun and rewarding experience. You can experiment with different brewing methods like using a French press, a pour-over, or an espresso machine. Each method has its own unique flavor profile and can make your coffee experience even more enjoyable. You can still enjoy a delicious cup of joe, but for a fraction of the cost. Plus, you have complete control over the quality and flavor of your coffee. You can choose your favorite beans, grind them to your preferred consistency, and brew them just the way you like. It's a personalized coffee experience that you can't always get at a coffee shop. Invest in a decent coffee maker, experiment with different roasts and flavors, and you'll be amazed at how much you can save. A good coffee maker doesn't have to be expensive, and it can pay for itself in just a few months. Plus, buying coffee beans in bulk can be much cheaper than buying individual cups of coffee. You can even try roasting your own beans at home for a truly unique and fresh coffee experience. Plus, you can impress your friends with your barista skills. Hosting a coffee morning or brunch at your place can be a great way to socialize and share your love of coffee. You can make lattes, cappuccinos, or even try your hand at latte art. It's a fun and creative way to enjoy coffee, and it can be much more affordable than meeting up at a coffee shop, so why not give it a try? Your wallet and your taste buds will thank you. All right, let's talk about groceries. Grocery shopping is something we all have to do, whether we love it or hate it. It's a necessary part of life because, well, we all gotta eat, right? But here's the thing. Grocery shopping can be a bit of a minefield if you're not careful. We all gotta eat, right? But grocery shopping can be a dangerous game if you're not careful. But grocery shopping can be a dangerous game if you're not careful. Those aisles are filled with temptations. And if you're not prepared, you might end up spending way more than you intended. Those impulse buys can really sneak up on you. You know the feeling. You go in for a loaf of bread and come out with a cart full of snacks and goodies you didn't plan on buying. So here's the key. Never ever go to the grocery store hungry. When you're hungry, everything looks delicious, and it's so much harder to resist those impulse buys. Seriously, it's a recipe for disaster. You'll end up with a cart full of junk food and a much higher bill than you planned. Make a list before you go and stick to it like glue. A shopping list is your best friend in the grocery store. It helps you stay focused and ensures you only buy what you need. And don't forget to check those flyers and coupons. There are always deals to be found if you take the time to look. Look for sales and stock up on essentials when they're on discount. This is a great way to save money in the long run. Another pro tip, pay attention to unit prices. Sometimes the bigger packages aren't actually the better deal. Sometimes those bigger packages aren't actually the better deal. Always compare the unit prices to make sure you're getting the best value for your money. By being a savvy shopper, you can easily shave $20 or more off your monthly grocery bill. And who doesn't want to save money? So next time you head to the grocery store, remember these tips and become a grocery shopping ninja. Chapter 3. Streamline your subscriptions. Let's be honest. How many streaming services are you actually using right now? We've all been there, signing up for free trials and then forgetting to cancel before they start charging us money. Take a close look at your subscriptions and see if there are any you can live without or don't use often. Do you really need Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus all at once? Probably not. Pick one or two that you use the most and ditch the rest for now. You can always rotate them later if you want to try something new. This simple step can save you a cool $10 to $15 a month or even more. Chapter 4. Meal prep like a boss. I know, meal prepping sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But hear me out. While it might seem tedious at first, the benefits far outweigh the initial effort. Imagine coming home after a long day at work and instead of staring blankly into your fridge, you have a delicious, healthy meal ready to go. No more last-minute decisions that often lead to unhealthy choices. But trust me on this one, it's a game changer when it comes to saving money. Think about it. Every time you decide to cook at home instead of ordering out, you're putting money back into your pocket. And it's not just about the money, it's also about the quality of food you're consuming. When you prepare your own meals, you control the ingredients, ensuring that you're eating nutritious, wholesome food. Think about how often you end up ordering takeout or grabbing fast food because you're too tired to cook. It's a common scenario. You get home, you're exhausted, and the last thing you want to do is spend an hour in the kitchen. So you pick up the phone and order something quick. It's convenient, but it's also costly and often unhealthy. It happens to the best of us. We all have those days when cooking feels like a monumental task. But what if you could eliminate that stress entirely by dedicating just a couple of hours on the weekend to meal prep? You can ensure that you have nutritious meals ready to go for the entire week. No more scrambling to figure out what's for dinner. But those takeout meals can really eat into your budget. Each order might not seem like much, but it adds up quickly. Before you know it, you've spent hundreds of dollars on food that you could have easily prepared at home for a fraction of the cost. Plus, those takeout containers are often not environmentally friendly, contributing to more waste. Instead, spend a couple of hours on the weekend prepping your meals for the week. Make it a fun activity. Get your family or friends involved. Turn on some music, chat, and enjoy the process. Not only will you have meals ready to go, but you'll also create some great memories and maybe even learn a new recipe or two. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Start with simple recipes that you enjoy. Salads, sandwiches, stir-fries, whatever you like. The key is to make it manageable and enjoyable. As you get more comfortable with meal prepping, you can start experimenting with more complex dishes, just some simple, healthy meals that you can grab and go. Having these meals ready means you're less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks or make impulsive food choices. It's all about setting yourself up for success. When you have healthy options readily available, you're more likely to stick to your nutrition goals. You'll be amazed at how much money you save by not giving in to those last-minute food cravings. Plus, the satisfaction of knowing you've prepared your own meals is incredibly rewarding. So give meal prepping a try. It might just become your new favorite habit. Chapter 5. Embrace the free fun. Entertainment doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. There are tons of free or low-cost activities out there that are just as fun, if not more so, than expensive outings. Explore your local parks, go for a hike, have a picnic, or check out free events in your community. Many cities offer free concerts, festivals, and movie nights, especially during the summer. You can also get creative with your friends and have game nights, potlucks, or movie marathons at home. Remember, it's not about how much money you spend, it's about spending quality time and having fun. You did it. Now go save that cash. There you have it. 5 simple yet effective tips to help you save an extra $50 this month. Remember, it's all about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. By being mindful of your spending habits and making a few adjustments, you'll be surprised at how much money you can save. And the best part is, you don't have to sacrifice your lifestyle or live like a hermit to do it. So go ahead, treat yourself to something nice with all that extra cash you're saving. You deserve it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more money-saving tips.